Taliban swept into Afghan capital after government collapses. The Taliban swept into Afghanistan capital Sunday after the government collapsed and the embattled president joined an emigration of his fellow citizens and foreigners, signaling the end of a costly two-decade U.S. campaign to remake the country. Heavily armed Taliban fighters fanned out across the capital. The several entered Kabul abandoned presidential palace. A Taliban spokesman and negotiator Sohail Shaheen told the Associated Press that the militants would hold talks in the coming days aimed at forming an open, inclusive Islamic government. Earlier, a Taliban official said the government would announce from the place the restoration of the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan, the formal name of the country under Taliban rule, before the militants were ousted by US-led forces in the wake of the 9/11 attacks, which were orchestrated by Al-Qaeda while it was being sheltered by the Taliban, but that plan appeared to be on hold. Kabul was gripped by panic. Helicopters raced overhead throughout the days to evacuate personnel from the US Embassy. Smoke rose near the compound as staff destroyed important documents and the American flag was lowered. Several other Western missions also prepared to pull their people out, fearful that the Taliban could impose the kind of brutal rule that all but eliminated women's rights. Afghans rushed to leave the country, lining up at cash machines to withdraw their life savings. The desperately poor who had left homes in the countryside for the presumed safety of the capital remained the parks and open spaces throughout the city. Though the Taliban had promised a peaceful transition, the US Embassy suspended operation and warned Americans late in the day to shelter in place and not try to get the airport. Though the Taliban had promised a peaceful transition, the US Embassy suspended operations and warned Americans late in the day to shelter in place and not try to get to the airport. Commercial flights were suspended after sporadic gunfire erupted at the Kabul airport, according to two senior US military officials. Evacuations continued on military flights, but the halt to commercial traffic closed off one of the last routes available for fleeing Afghans. Many people watched in disbelief as helicopters landed in the US Embassy compound to take diplomats to a new outpost at the airports. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken rejected comparisons to the US pullout from Vietnam. This is manifestly not Saigon, he said on ABC this week.